Welcome to lessons 8 and 9. We're going to look on this segment at the personal pronoun, and in particular the independent personal pronoun. Now you'll find that Hebrew, much like English, has a variety of pronouns. There's the personal pronoun, the relative pronoun, the demonstrative pronoun, and the interrogative pronoun. And today, in this one particular clip, we're going to be looking at the independent pronoun. There are three things that you need to keep in mind about the independent pronoun. Thing number one, it stands alone, thereby its name independent. It takes neither a prefix nor a suffix, and it stands alone as a unique word. And by the way, these independent pronouns, you are going to need to memorize these as a part of your vocabulary. So number one, it stands alone. It's independent. It has neither a prefix nor a suffix. The second thing that you need to remember about the independent pronoun is that it's subjective. It's used as the subject of the verb, never as the object. So it's used as the subject, never as the object. The third thing that you need to remember about the independent pronoun is that it can also appear as the subject in a verbless clause. So it's independent, it is never the object, and three, in a verbless clause, it can appear as the subject. So with that in mind, let's look at our personal pronouns, or our independent personal pronouns. They're listed for you on page 71 of your book, or 8.3. I'm going to hold this sheet up, and it's going to be the same thing that you have in your book, but I'm going to hold this up so you can see it while I pronounce them. Make sure you've got a good view there, and see if I can hold my hand steady. So I is first common, and it's pronounced ane and anoke. And both of these, they're two different pronunciations, or two different words for the same word. It will always be pronounced ane and anoke, and this is the first common. Now you'll find that with pronouns, they have two categories. They have singular and they have plural, and then they have three genders, I guess we could say: feminine, masculine, and common. So this first one is first common, ane and anoke, and it is neither masculine nor feminine. It is common. So, or I should say, it can be either masculine or feminine, and therefore it is referred to as common. The second word there is second masculine singular, and it's ata, the masculine form of you, ata. At, the feminine form of you, the second feminine singular, at you. Then we have the third masculine of he or it, who, translated he or it, third masculine. Then we have our third feminine singular, also translated she or it, he and he, both pronounced the same identical way, but one is a hirikwa, and the other one is a yod. The hey, yod, aleph, that is the most common form that you'll find of the third feminine singular, she or it. The hey, wa, aleph, you will only find that form used in the Pentateuch. It's not used in any of the other books of the Bible, but you will need to memorize both forms. So let's go over this again. First common, ane or anoke. Second masculine singular, ata. Second feminine singular, at. Third masculine singular, who. Third feminine singular, he. And remember, the hey, wa, aleph will only be found in the Pentateuch. So those are your independent personal pronoun paradigms. And you'll need to memorize those right alongside of your vocabulary. It's going to be very important that you know and can easily recognize those particular words, because you'll see them a lot. And remember, the things that you need to remember about these independent pronouns is that it's labeled independent because it stands alone. It is neither prefixed nor suffixed. And independent pronouns are subjective, meaning that they can be used as the subject of a verb, but never as the object of the verb. And 3, independent personal pronouns can appear as the subject of a verbless clause. And for this reason, they're sometimes called subject pronouns. I'm going to stop there for this section, and we'll pick up with the use of independent personal pronouns in the next one.